So it is Sunday night. I'm just starting this video now. I just edited last week's, hoping to get it up tomorrow, but if this takes too long to render and everything, then it'll go up Tuesday instead. But I still can only use my editing software if I use friggin' earbuds with it. I don't know why. It might have something to do with the microphone. I think it happened around the time that I hooked up the microphone because I needed it to do that meeting with all his teachers for Aiden's IEP meeting. So it might be that. Maybe if I unplug the microphone and stuff, it'll work. But for now, starting to get used to the glasses. It didn't take too long. By like the end of the day, what was that, Friday that I got them? By the end of that day, it was fine. I'm not like bothered by the thick black line, the thick black lens on the top now. Not lens, the thick black frame on the top. So this sale that I had did extremely well, and I'm like stressing over how I'm gonna get all this stuff done. But I think for a while I'm gonna set up Aiden's computer in here during the day so that like I can still be right nearby if he needs help with school and stuff, but I can get work done because I'm right here. I actually cleaned off this side desk that I use as like a desk extension of my desk because it has my printers and my Cricut on here. So I cleaned off enough room so that I'll be able to set up a chair here for him or just drag his computer chair in here. And like his computer is a desktop, but it's an all-in-one, so like it doesn't have a computer tower and everything that I have to move in here. So I can just set it up in here during the day, and that will be that'll be a lot easier on me because I'll be able to get stuff done. I'm thinking about getting like just like a room divider thing to put behind him, because otherwise, like, it's not really a big deal, but they will see like my mess of boxes and stuff behind, and plus I'll be walking back and forth the entire time, and I really don't want his whole class to see me walking back and forth the entire time. So if I just get like a cheap room divider thing, which they have some on Amazon that I'm looking at, and then honestly it'll be put to use anyway, because I keep telling Steven I want him to start streaming when he's playing games and stuff, because he can be hysterical. But he doesn't like that his computer's in the living room, because like you can see us walking by all the time if me and Aiden go down there. So then we'll have a room divider thing if he wants to put that behind him so that no one can see us walking back and forth. That'll be a good solution for that too. So I think I'll just get one of these plain ones. That's what I've been looking at on here, because I'm trying to find something that will come within the next couple of days so that I can start getting work done. So I have a little bit of time right now because it's Aiden's lunch break. I gotta put that laundry away that's behind me that I can't point to. It's so hard to do it when it's opposite in the camera. I have to put the laundry away. I have to find a new like dresser for Aiden's room because Floki has absolutely destroyed it. He doesn't scratch at anything. That's usually Ragnar that does that, but he has something about the fabric drawers in Aiden's room that he's completely destroyed one of the drawers. So I gotta get something that's not fabric, because for some reason he likes to scratch at that. It's just like the one that I showed you guys in my closet that has like the socks and underwear in it. It's one of those little cheapy fabric drawer dressers. I mean, it looked nice in his room, but now it looks terrible because it's got strings hanging off of it because he's ruined like 2 of the drawers. One of them's completely ruined and all the fabric is coming off the front of it, so all you see is the cardboard drawer, and the bottom one is starting to get there. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get something else a little bigger anyway, because Aiden's kind of outgrowing that thing, and start hanging some clothes in his closet too, because it's getting to that point that I can, like, his clothes are big enough that they fit on adult hangers now. That was the main reason I had all his clothes in drawers before, was because little kids' clothes don't usually fit on adult hangers. So I could have just bought like kids hangers, but I can fit more stuff in his drawers than in his closet anyway. So his closet needs a total clean out too. That is another thing I have to do. So I found one on Walmart that I'm gonna get. It's also a black one, so it'll match what he already has in there. But instead of having the tiny drawers, it's a little bit wider and has, I think, 4 or 5 big drawers on the front of it. So that should work out better, because right now it's getting to that point of the year, springtime. I do it every year. I go through all his clothes and give the stuff that doesn't fit to my friend, because she has 2 smaller boys. So I always end up seeing his clothes recycled on them all the time. So it makes me glad that even though Aiden grows out of stuff so fast, it still gets used, and then she'll end up, when they grow out of them, donating them somewhere else. So the cycle of Aiden's clothes will continue. So it is Tuesday. I just finished babysitting. She just picked him up, so it is lunchtime. The timing worked out well. What else was I gonna say? That the room divider thing that I ordered so that Aiden could do school, I'm still gonna have him do school in here. Like, it doesn't matter, it's not that much of a mess behind me. I just would rather me not being in the background of his videos going back and forth. But it was a 2-day delivery. It was supposed to be here tomorrow, and now they're telling me it's not going to be here till March 7th, which is, what day is that, next week? Is that even next week? Next Thursday. So, I mean, I'm still going to use it, but I kind of wanted it for this week because I'm going to start working on my eyeshadows and stuff. I don't know, it was supposed to be here in 2 days. That's why I picked that one, and now it's not going to be here for another week. Although sometimes Amazon will tell me that something's getting delayed, and then it just comes like a day later than it was supposed to. So maybe they're just saying March 7th to be safe, but it'll be here like this Thursday. Look at the piggy mug that my friend got me. So freaking cute. And it matches. Oh, I can show you the knobs. See, my knobs came. They're bats. So I got rid of, you know what? This would probably go cute up here too, because it's the same color pink. They were from Amazon. They also have coffins and skulls, but I thought the bats just fit like the size of them, and it looks super cute. I eventually want to have everything in the kitchen like this color pink and black, so like pastel and spooky with some pigs thrown in, because apparently I can't help myself with the pigs. What you want? Eden's just waiting for grilled cheese here. So it is Wednesday already. This week is going by pretty fast. Not that I'm super happy about that, because I haven't really gotten much made from this last sale, and it's already, time is just going by too quickly here for me. So I made some Bath & Body stuff last night. I tallied some of the eyeshadows today, like the super sparkly ones and shifty ones, because I need to get the order in for my pigments that I need for those, because I'm not exactly sure. I tried to like calculate it correctly, but I'm probably going to end up running out if I don't order enough. So I'm going to make an order now so that it gets here in time, and then if I still need more, I have time to order more. I'm just going to make sure I make those first. It doesn't always take a long time for those to get to me. It's usually like 3 or 4 days, but for some reason, during this last sale, it took them like a week and a half to even process my order. I think they were on vacation or something like that, so that they could have been backed up, but it's not a tiny place like me with just one person working there, so usually they're pretty fast. But I've got to put up some sort of notification on my thing because I got so many new customers from running this sale that, like I said the other day, I don't think everyone knows that it's just me, and that this sale is going to take me a while to get caught up on, so I have to just, as much as I can, do my best to make people aware of that. Like, hey, you're not going to get this order in a week because I am very backed up right now. I'm trying to stay cool, calm, and collected about it, but I am freaking out a little bit that I have so much stuff to make. I'm just trying to stay on top of making sure I have all my supplies that I need. Leftovers in there, and then nobody ever eats them, and then it's like, why do I even save the leftovers? A lot of the times leftovers end up going to the cats outside, like if it's chicken and stuff like that, I'll just give it to them. Like today, it's crappy and rainy out, and that fluffy gray cat, like clockwork, she comes over for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether it's raining, snowing, she doesn't really come over unless it's stopped actively snowing. But no matter the other weather, she will come over because I have that little Rubbermaid thing out there, the little Rubbermaid house that I made, and she will just go in there to eat if it's raining. But the other cats only come over when it's nice weather outside, which is good because the more cats that come over here, the more Floki smells and then wants to spray at the back door, which he did yesterday, and I didn't realize it until I was like, why, I'm smelling cat pee out here, so I've got to friggin' find it. And I have like a container of rock salt. See where those boxes are that have to go outside? There's a container of rock salt on the floor, and he's got something about that rock salt that he keeps trying to spray the rock salt, so I've got to put that in the basement or something because I don't know if it's got a funky odor to them or what. I can't smell anything in rock salt. It doesn't smell like anything to me. It's like, it's the pet safe stuff because there's so many cats around. We can't put the regular rock salt outside because A, if they eat it, it can kill them, and B, their paws, like, it doesn't, the pet safe stuff doesn't dry out their paw pads. Like, you know yourself, if you just stuck your hand in a thing of rock salt, it makes your skin super dry. So it does the same thing to cats and dogs, and that's why there is pet safe rock salt. But something about the smell of it, Floki does not like. So he's making it known that he does not like that thing of rock salt being there. And I feel like I can't have throw rugs anymore in my house because I tried to get another spiderweb throw rug thing for the bottom of the stairs. It was really cute, but he peed on that too. This one I washed and it didn't fall apart like that other one I had, but I don't want to put it back down there because I know he's just going to pee on it again. And then, like, the spiderweb, like, runner rug that I had here, I've had to wash that thing like 3 times because every now and then he decides he's going to pee on that too. It's currently not here. It's in the wash because he did it yesterday. I just don't know what I'm going to do with you, Floke. I'm just making some noodles right now. My hair is such a mess. I have to wash it tonight, but I don't feel like straightening it, so it's gonna be a curly mess until I gotta dye it too, and I don't feel like doing that either. But anyway, I did this color last night and thought it was super cool. It's another one of those color changing ones, and my hands are warm right now, so it's actually working. But it's like lime green and teal, so I can never tell what color it's actually gonna be, because like they try and they put the little stickers on the lids of these nail polishes. This is from that little mini set that I got from Amazon, and it comes out like totally not the color that's on the lid of the polish, so you never really know what you're gonna get. And I've been trying to slowly try all of the ones that came in that set, but it is, I think Steven said he leaving work earlier today, because like they've been making him work 12-hour days, and he's cool with it and all, but it hasn't been great for me in like the post office situation, because I've only been able to go to the post office on Saturdays now, and that is not ideal, especially when I have a bunch of orders that I'm like making every day and stuff. So I don't know. Of course I have hiccups. Oh my god. Painful hiccups. But yeah, there's really not a lot to talk about because all I'm doing is working. We finished school, Aiden did school in here again today. I wasn't gonna do it in here yesterday, and then like halfway through the day I was like, let's just put your computer in here and see how it works out. And other than the fact that I don't have like a background, what do you call it, the room divider yet for him, so that you can't see me walking around in the background, it worked out well. So especially for PE today, because he had more room in here to like jump around. But we did that. Gonna do it all day tomorrow, I think, because like he started off this morning in his room because he had speech and OT and everything, and I have to do that with him anyway. So there was really no point moving everything in here, and like his computer's easy enough to move. It's already back in his room because I moved it in there when school was done. So I just got this little set of the Spritz spring decorations from Target. I got the snail and mushroom one. They have like 4 or 5 of these for every holiday, and I usually only pick like 1 or 2, but I really thought that one was super cute. So I started decorating for Easter. Yes, I have a towel rack up here so that it's out of Floki's way, because if he knocks down a towel onto the floor, he'll pee on it. So it's up here now, and that's been working out great. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the stuffed animals up there, because like I don't have that shelf anymore that used to be where the cat tree is now, so I'm not sure what to do with my bunnies. Well, the bunnies and the sheep. And then I just put the Peep stuff up there in the little wooden, I don't remember if I got that last year or the year before, but started doing the Easter decorating. So it is Friday, so I'm most likely gonna end the vlog here because I don't have anything else to talk about. Aiden just had speech, and of course, just as we were getting into her class, the Wi-Fi went out. And usually restarting the modem helps, just like unplugging it, waiting a couple seconds and plugging it back in. So it worked, but like, because it happened as soon as we were trying to get into her room, on our end, it just looked like she hadn't opened the room yet. So we were sitting there for like 5-6 minutes before I realized something's not right, because she'll always email me if she's not going to be on. And I didn't have any emails from her. So then I refreshed it, and of course it said not connected, no Wi-Fi. So I ran downstairs and did the reset thing, but like that takes like 5 minutes, so he only had like half a class. I emailed her and let her know we were trying to get in and it shut off on us, and she was like, yeah, I let him in, and then it said client not responding. So that's what happened. But he just has his social skills class, and then he'll be done for the day. Nose is itchy. Steven just got home. He got to come home early today because they're like, they don't want anybody to have overtime this week or whatever, so he already had some because they make him work 12-hour days every day. But what am I doing? I'm trying to get through all my emails and stuff. So I have so much junk mail in my like main email because I just did them. This is gel polish. This one popped off yesterday, like was hanging halfway off, so I had to peel the rest off. And then my nail broke because I didn't fix it right away and do another gel nail on top of it. So I'm wondering how it would be if I put like the false tips on, but I have a feeling the same thing would just happen and they'd pop off. Like, I don't want super long, like, this is about as long as I can get before they're too long and I can't, like, pick stuff up easily, because I have to wear gloves all the time when I'm working, and it's hard to pick up eyeshadows with rubber gloves on, not rubber gloves, but, like, what are they, the nitrile gloves, because I don't like the, latex. The latex makes my hands too sweaty, especially when I have to have them on all the time, so it's hard to pick up little eyeshadow pans with those gloves on anyway, especially if you have long nails underneath. So like this is about as long as I can get on my thumb and index finger before I start needing to file them down because they're too long to pick up the eyeshadow pans. But I'm gonna go finish that stuff up and do Aiden's last class with him, and then I can work for the rest of the night. So I will talk to you guys next week.